Welcome to the Kerrville Area Chamber of Commerce Meet the Member. I'm Kristen Weaver, Interim President CEO of the Kerrville Area Chamber of Commerce. Our wineries have such a huge presence in the Texas Hill Country, and today we are featuring Bending Branch in our Meet the Member. I would like to introduce Jennifer.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for taking some time to visit with us.
Sure.
Of course, we want to know, how have the COVID-19 closures affected your business?
Oh my goodness. Well, our tasting rooms have been closed to the public since March 15th with the initial lockdown. And then when we were just about to reopen by appointment, when we got the word that we were not going to be able to open again. So about 3 hours before our first reservation. And so we have adapted our schedule, and so we are doing curbside and delivery. We have been doing curbside and delivery 7 days a week, when typically pre-COVID we were open just 4 days out of the week.
Yeah, that's been very nice, by the way. Thank you.
Do what?
The curbside's been very nice, by the way.
Oh, good. Thank you for doing curbside. We also took a lot of our business online and did, a lot. We can ship direct. But we've been doing a lot of virtual tastings and corporate virtual tastings. And we have a happy hour every Friday at 4 o'clock that you can go on Facebook and see what wine we're tasting. And we do that with a core group of people. But anybody's welcome to come. It's free. It's on Zoom.
Great.
It's been a really great way to still stay connected with people.
That's awesome. Good. Good. We all have to adapt.
We all have to adapt. It's been a challenge, though. I'm not going to... I'm hitting all the high notes, but it has been a challenge.
Yeah, it has. I was just happy to be able to send my children back to school this year.
Yeah.
We go to Harper ISD, and it was nice to be able to put them back in the classroom. They were craving that social interaction.
Absolutely. I think everybody is. I mean, we've been making phone calls and talking to members, and everybody is just, what we're finding is they want to talk. Everybody is, missing human interaction. And so it's been good to stay in contact with people, but obviously we would love to see people in person.
Yes, absolutely. We're hoping to be able to see you all open back for business again in person. And what steps will you take to alleviate the concerns over spreading the virus and be able to safely service your customers?
Sure. Yeah. Thank you for asking that question, because it's something that's really important to us and that we take very seriously. Bending Branch is owned by Dr. Robert Young, and his previous career in medicine was in preventative medicine and also in public health. And so this is something that we're taking seriously, even though we're not open, even, in the daily operation of our office and our production facility. We're using ozone, O3, and UVC light to mitigate any bacteria and virus, in our areas that we're working. And of course, everyone is wearing masks when they're around each other. But our protocol for reopening the tasting room, we are actually planning to reopen by appointment in October, starting in October.
Right.
And so that will be a reservation-based system. It will be outdoor service only. We feel very strongly that outdoor service is the safest way that we can interact with guests. And everyone will be masked. We have hand washing stations and hand sanitizer. We actually have a service table that is stationed away from the guest table. And so we actually will not be approaching the table. We will do everything on the service table, and the guests can get things from there. We will continue to do our curbside and delivery, because that's been really successful. And we do still have, a lot of our membership that is concerned about their own health and is not getting out a whole lot. So we'll continue to do those things. But really, the paramount things for us are outdoor service and masked, washing hands, distance, all of those things that we can continue to do and not get complacent.
Right. Great. Awesome. Of course, we're huge supporters of your business. And in that vein, our Kerrville Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors met last week, and we have decided to join forces with our neighboring chambers in asking Governor Abbott to reopen Texas wineries immediately. So we have all three co-signed a letter, Kerrville, Fredericksburg, and Bernie chambers, and I would like to read that to you today.
Sure.
Dear Governor Abbott, on behalf of the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce, Kerrville Area Chamber of Commerce, and Greater Bernie Chamber of Commerce, and our collective membership of more than 2,700 businesses, we ask you to reopen all Texas wineries immediately. We greatly value your leadership throughout the COVID-19 pandemic and efforts to balance the critical need for both physical and economic health for all Texans. While we understand your concern about the potential for the spread of the virus in bar settings, Texas wineries operate under an entirely different business model. They are an industry built around agriculture and education, not group alcohol consumption. Texas wineries are only open during the day, and as you said, many have large outdoor areas that naturally lead to social distancing. They've installed additional environmental barriers and trained up their staff members to offer service as safe and manageable as any other businesses that are currently allowed to be in operation. As chambers of commerce, we also ask you to consider the economic devastation of this industry with extended closure. Texas wine has become a major economic engine for the Texas Hill Country, and the closure of wineries has created significant downstream effects on other businesses that supply the industry or host the visitor traffic it generates. Texas wineries are not bars. They are vibrant agricultural operations. They are a vital tourism growth sector. They are a means of educating people about Texas's economic diversity and agility. But they cannot be these things with closed doors. And Penny McBride, she's the longtime president and CEO of the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce, has signed it, as have I, representing the Kerrville Area Chamber, and Kimberly from the Bernie Chamber. And of course, we are sending a carbon copy to our state senator, Ms. Buckingham, our state representative, Mr. Andrew Mern, and also Commissioner Sid Miller. We here are very passionate about this and feel very deeply for all of our constituents and for our members that have faced such challenges. And we just want to see you be able to be successful, to be able to have your doors open, and to be able to safely operate and be able to conduct your business in this beautiful state that we have. So thank you for your time today. Jennifer, anything else that you'd like to add?
I would like to thank you for the opportunity to visit with you guys and to thank we're members of the Kerrville Chamber and of the Bernie Chamber and the Comfort Chamber, and the support that we've continued to receive from the chambers during all of this has just been remarkable. And I want to thank you guys for that, and thank you for speaking up and writing that letter and for making the distinction that Texas wineries are not bars. And we are part of the agricultural and manufacturing sector, and tastings, being able to conduct a tasting and allow people to taste the product that has been grown in Texas soil and produced in Texas in the Hill Country is such a key integral part of our business for people then to be exposed to what we do. And so we really appreciate the efforts that you guys are putting forth to help us reopen the doors and stay open and make that distinction, because it's imperative in our survival.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your faith in us. Thank you for investing in this area with a beautiful, wonderful product. And we wish you the best. And please let us know what else we can do. Thank you.
Thanks so much. It was nice to meet you over Zoom.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye.